What's up, you guys? Welcome to episode number 1 of our new podcast. My name is Manny.
And my name is Christian.
And this is actually an intro we filmed a week after we recorded this podcast because the first podcast we actually did, the first episode, we actually didn't film ourselves. So the following is going to be audio only, but I guarantee you guys are going to be hooked. It's going to be pretty much the best podcast you ever heard. Hey guys, welcome to our brand new Untitled podcast. We will come up with a name for this, but for now, it's Untitled. This is one of your hosts. My name is Manny.
This is the other one of your hosts. My name is Christian.
And don't you worry, that's not his normal voice. Alright guys, welcome to our brand new podcast. You guys are in for a treat. We are gonna just fill your mind with a bunch of awesomeness, and we are gonna fill your days with a lot of entertainment. You won't want to stop listening to us. I guarantee it. Christian, what are we going to talk about?
It's brain candy. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. Brain candy would be a sick name.
Brain candy? Not bad. I'm writing that down just in case. But anyways, guys, let's tell you guys who we are, why you should listen to us, why. Hey, stop pushing the back button. I can see you pushing the back button on your iPhone or Android.
Yeah, we're really creepy dudes. We are watching you right now.
Yeah. Okay, we're not really creepy dudes. Come on.
we're very creepy dudes.
Extremely creepy. Besides being real creepy, guys, not really. Little background about us. We are musicians. We play multiple instruments each.
Yeah. We're very talented musicians, and we're also very handsome.
Hey, yeah. Yeah. Also, I can't lie. So that's something you'll notice. We come from a background of listening to a lot of rock and roll, wide variety of music. We play guitar, drums, we sing. What else do we do? The triangle? Nah, we haven't mastered that one yet.
No, the triangle's just really hard. So if anyone is giving triangle lessons, please contact us. We'd love to learn.
Exactly. We wanted to... the goal of this podcast is to expand because we're the type of people that... As creative individuals, as most of you may know, creative individuals need an outlet to let out all the crazy, how do you call them, brain farts that just get lodged up in there in the skull. So this is going to be a new outlet for us, and we want to create a discussion, a conversation with you guys, talk about some relevant topics. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty much covers what we're going to do, sort of, in a very vague way.
I believe so.
And not in a totally unprepared way at all. Nope.
No, we're very prepared, as you can hear. We're very professional, very handsome. We also hope to do some YouTube stuff, keep you all entertained as well, because what good is art without entertainment?
You can't spell fart without art, ladies and gentlemen. Brain fart. Brain art, brain fart. No, I don't know. Anyways, one thing we were discussing a while ago while we were planning this podcast, like 5 minutes ago, was the evolution of technology, how all these great pieces of technology, now we have cameras everywhere, we have microphones everywhere, we can see what everybody's doing all at once. At the same time, there's a bigger disconnect nowadays between real relationships.
It's true. And girls, put your clothes back on and wipe that stupid duck face off your face. Anyway,
we about to get real, Holmes.
We're about to get super real. So real you'll be uncomfortable.
I'm already uncomfortable, man. Question though, is the duck face thing still a thing? Keep in mind, guys, just for further background, we are 25 You're also 25, right?
I'm almost there. I'm about another half a year away from 25.
What?
Yeah.
All right. So we're in our mid-20s, but,
very, very handsome young men.
Very handsome.
But taken, back off.
Very handsome and fit.
And very, very fit.
Very fit, not fat young men. No, we are pretty fit, dude, Anyways, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. We were talking about the disconnect in culture. I mean, I remember And this is something that I was actually thinking about like a few days ago, no lie. And this seems like just yesterday. I'm gonna say like what 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I remember I would stay up. With we had those flip phones, and I would stay up till like I don't know, like 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. talking on the phone with like friends, like not just with like the girls I was talking to then. But like also my guy friends, it would be perfectly acceptable to have a long conversation with your good friends at night over the phone. But now, society or the way things are, it's become a little weird. Like calling each other. Now it's all about texting or Snapchatting. Well,
Yeah,
what do you think about that?
It really has. Like, I remember very clearly being, in middle school, and I get my phone, hit up my best friend, and I didn't want to, throw the phone on my ear. So what do? Speakerphone. And nowadays it's like you just text each other, and it's really hard to accurately interpret what you're saying without emojis, which I think is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you don't send a smiley face back to your girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh my god, is everything okay?"
That is true.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that.
No, and actually, I'm that guy. Like, when I don't get, like, an exclamation mark, when I get just, like, periods at the end of a text, like, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like,
Yeah, actually,
what did I do wrong?
Me too. So, it's not just my girlfriend. I feel like I'm really gonna get in trouble for this.
No. It just goes to show, like, now we have all these, ways to convey emotion. Like, you can video chat wherever you are, send selfies, send videos. But, I feel like back in the day there was more emotion to be, I don't know, how do you say it? Transmitted through a phone call. Conveyed. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. See, brain fart right there. Jesus.
We complete each other, but no homo.
No homo.
But if you are homo, that's totally fine, and you're a beautiful person.
Maybe.
Yeah, you might be ugly, but we're not, because we're very handsome young men in our mid-20s, and we're very, very fit.
Very fit.
Very.
Nah, we kid. No, everybody's beautiful. But I feel like that's what they also say. Okay, using that as a jumping off point. What do you guys think about, for example, like that mentality, like everybody's beautiful, you deserve a trophy for trying. What do you think of, like the preschools or like the first graders or like grade school kids, the teachers who reward the kids, like give them, participation trophies? What do you think about that kind of stuff? That's controversial.
That is very controversial. To me, I think it's good to establish some positive self-esteem to, kids at a young age, because that's what they learn. That's their nurture, and they grow up with that. However, I feel like that kind of mentality can also make you really soft growing up. And the first time you hear someone speak against you or say, "Nope, you didn't do good enough, you got to do better," you'll just be your person. You will just be destroyed as a person. And I feel like that's wrong. I feel like you have to find that gray matter in between, like building a positive self-esteem and knowing that you're not that great yet. You got to work for it. You got to work towards it. What do you think about that?
You took the words out of my mouth, dog. Yeah, there should be that. I feel like there should be that balance. I mean, I grew up in first through third grade. The school I went to, it had a very like direct, like, hey, you gotta try hard or you're gonna get in trouble. There was no like, oh, like, you'll catch a break, or no. It was pretty straightforward. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but
no, that makes a lot of sense.
And then 4th through 5th grade and going forward, the school I went to, it was very like easy. Like, you get participation trophies. Like they make you feel good. It does lift up your self-esteem, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like a victory.
Especially when you are the winner. Like, I used to play soccer when I was a little kid. And we took first place in state. Yeah, I was pretty badass. No, I'm just kidding. We were a bunch of like 6-year-olds playing soccer.
Very fit, handsome. Wait, that's weird.
We can't say handsome 6-year-olds. Anyway,
No homo.
we took first place, but the little asshole team that got second, that played dirty, you know, we were like the team in the movies that overcomes the
underdog.
like,
You were the underdog.
I think they were like legit the Cobras, and I was the fucking Karate Kid. But anyway, they still got a trophy, and I was like, the fuck? We won.
Jesus Christ, man.
So I feel like it also does something to the winner's self-esteem, you know? Maybe we're not important, even if we try hard.
Yeah, it sounds like it lowers the value of the win.
I agree.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, guys, if you're watching this on or listening to this on YouTube or wherever comments are allowed, let us know. Let us know what you think about the subject. That was our, how do you call it? 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cent, Holmes.
50 Cent.
On that note, let's talk about politics. Just kidding. We're not there yet. We're just getting to know each other. Think of this as a date. Right now,
You're dating two very handsome young men.
fit too.
Fit as fuck. I'm just saying.
In our mid-20s. In our almost mid-20s.
In our motherfucking prime.
Okay, what is the prime? Like, is it different for different people? Is it different for different genders, different cultures? What defines the prime of your life?
Man, that's a good question. I feel like the prime can mean a lot of things.
I am Optimus Prime.
There we go.
Transformers, roll out. That was my Optimus.
That was a really impressive.
I hope it sounded cool.
That was a really impressive impression.
That was my
Impressive impression.
Impressive impressions. Another good name.
Oh,
Probably.
oh, good one.
Anyways, what are we talking about?
When you are in your prime. So, I think a prime really depends on the person, because some people will say their prime is when they look the best. So, you know, with media and all that technology, selfies and all that.
Kylie Jenner.
No comment. I feel like girls will typically count their prime as when they look the best, but a true scholar and a true intellect will, you know, never count their prime as their prime. They're always improving, always getting smarter, always getting better. I'm just getting philosophical now.
Dude, that was amazing.
Yeah, to be completely honest, I never would have thought that, because I'm pretty sure my prime was like the same as like a girl's prime would be. Like, oh, I looked really good back then.
And you know what?
See what this does? This makes us think. This is good. This is good.
This is really good, but really bad. Because on that note, I feel, and I hope I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but I look at pictures from like almost 2 years ago when I went to the beach and I was like just hitting the gym hardcore, like eating all kinds of protein, and I look freaking fit. Not that I'm not right now.
Manny is a very handsome young man in his mid-20s.
But on the real though, I look at those pictures, you know, I was like, I mentally I was great. Physically I was great. Now I wasn't like, you know, like, oh my god, this guy's amazing or whatever. But for me, for my self-esteem, it felt like, you know, I look back at that, I'm like, I wish I wish I could still look like that, or like have that clarity. And then it gets you kind of thinking, like, was that the prime? Like, is it all downhill from here? Is that what the prime means? Or is there an opportunity to get that and, you know, beyond? We'll leave that up to you guys. I don't know. What do you think, though? Like, let's say right now you're at your prime. Does that mean it's all downhill, or can you surpass that, if that makes any kind of sense? like Goku from Dragon Ball.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No way.
Next week on Untitled Podcast, Dragon Ball Z.
Yep. We'll talk about Dragon Ball Z
Eventually. We plan to talk about, more easygoing topics to relate with you guys as well.
Man.
Not that you guys don't have the capacity to think of such amazing topics. Anyway.
Do you believe in the multiverse? No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, oh my god, don't even get me started on the multiverse.
Once we get different timelines, multiverse, alternate Earths, oh my goodness. See, we're hitting the ground running with this freaking first podcast, yo, because we're already hitting you guys with some freaking heavy topics. The disconnects in people's relationships, the participation trophies, the prime.
Did we ever finish talking about disconnect?
We did. We segued into some shit. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
The self-esteem.
No, but guys, it's time for our lighthearted topics from this point on, because we do understand there's a lot of I don't know. I turn on the news and it's all crap. It's not about seeing if there's any good news. It's about how slightly not too crappy the news can be. So we're gonna bring you some.
We're gonna bring you some fun stuff.
Some fun stuff. A ray of sunshine.
We're gonna bring you multiple rays of sunshine.
Hey, yo, Christian, what are you looking forward to in the summer, yo?
This summer I am actually traveling quite a bit.
What?
Yeah, we're my girlfriend and we're gonna go hit up Warped Tour.
Warped Tour.
The last Warped Tour. Rest in peace.
Yeah. You know what? Quotation marks, dude. I think it's a marketing scheme. I think they're gonna skip here. Just real quick. I think here's my opinion.
I hope so.
This year will be the quote unquote last Warped Tour. And then either next year or the year after that, they're gonna be like, guys, due to popular demand, we're bringing back Warped Tour with the best lineup ever. It's gonna be the same lineup, just slightly altered. But that's what I think is gonna happen. I've only been to one Warped Tour, but it's so clear to me. What do you think? Do you think it's really gonna be their last?
I would imagine Warped Tour makes a lot of money. There are a lot of bands to see, therefore there are a lot of bands to pay, and it can only cost so much. But tickets are also $45 a person, and think of all the people that go to Warped Tour. I'm sure it's more than enough to pay for everybody's travel expenses and just the fact that they're there. But I really hope so, because I've also only been to one Warped Tour, and I love my parents to death, but I didn't get to do shit growing up. I hope you're listening, Mom. No, I'm just kidding. I got to do a lot when I was a little kid. I just never went to Warped Tour because I was a loser.
Question: did your parents watch your stuff, like your YouTube videos and?
Oh, dude, I hope to God not.
Really?
Well, I mean, the music videos that we do are totally cool, but a friend of mine from middle school, me and him used to make some pretty questionable videos, and most of them are taken down now. And they weren't vulgar, but they weren't very
family friendly.
Yes,
advertised
and we were 13 and 14 when we did this, because we watched Smosh growing up. Have you ever watched Smosh?
Yep,
dude, those dudes are so funny.
The Pokemon song.
Yeah, OG Smosh. I haven't really seen anything new of theirs. Shout out to Smosh. Totally be down to collab with you guys if you'd ever look our way.
Anthony Padilla left Smosh, right?
No way, really?
Yeah, dude. This was a year ago almost, dude. So yeah, Smosh is just what's the other guy? Ian Hecox.
No way.
And a bunch of other random guys. They're still funny though. They make sketches, but yeah, Anthony's gone. So
that's sad.
A little bit of YouTube trivia right here.
Wait, did we? Oh, okay. Anyway. What we're doing over the summer, traveling.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to that. We went off on a tangent, and we hit 3 cool points.
We will do that. Just a heads up, guys. But it's okay, because we're very good-looking young dudes, and I'm sure you guys are too.
In our mid-20s,
and ladies, young ladies, and dogs, cats. You guys are all really good-looking. Anyway, lots of traveling. My brother is graduating this year. That's really weird to me, because I am 6 years and 10 months older than him.
It's pretty old, dude.
And yeah, I'm fucking old. And
Have you been practicing your old man voice? Like, hey, get get off my lawn.
I've been practicing my old man voice since
since I was 84. I've been practicing
since 79.
Dude, I'm even doing like the freaking like the hand, like how they like Parkinson's. That's if you laughed at that,
you're going to hell.
You're a bad person.
Straight up going to hell.
Oh my god!
I bet you nobody's laughing and nobody thinks we're funny, and we're just going to hell because we're laughing at it.
No, should we get a laugh track?
Just a laugh track.
A laugh track. We should
like in sitcoms when they say something funny,
like ha 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 ha, or we should get someone to play the drum set, like back up.
Oh, dude, right?
I'm telling you guys. Hey guys, so we are hiring for Soundboard. All you do is you look at an iPad, and when we say something funny, you press a button, and a laugh track will play. And that's it.
The job pays $22 an hour. You are guaranteed at least half an hour every week. So and after tax, you're probably looking at $9.50. So yeah.
And you got to tip our door person, which is us.
We take
20%. Yeah. So you're left with $7, but that's $7 that you didn't have before. See, here's something that I practice a lot and I preach a lot, and you will hear me say this many times in this podcast, but it's all about seeing the cup half full, because there's a lot of crappy situations. I guarantee though, in every crappy situation, no matter how crappy it is, there is a positive. I guarantee, except with politics. That's just a lost cause.
Yeah.
That's why we don't talk about that.
We're not talking about politics. We're not trying to stress you guys out. We want you all to relax.
And give us your money. How would they give us their money?
We could start a Kickstarter, a GoFundMe.
Patreon.
Post a PayPal link in the description box below.
Hint. I actually do have a Patreon, dude. For Lost in a Memory, yeah. LostInAMemory.com/lost. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Patreon.com/Lost in a Memory.
Lost in a Memory is Manny's solo project. And he does his own original music, lots of dope covers. Go check it out. www.youtube.com/LostInAMemory. Is that your exact URL?
I think it's more like www.youtube.com/LostInAMemory. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is it.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it might be like Lost in a Memory music or...
Nah, dude, I keep it real, dog.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, Christian also has a band of his own, Lies Like Glass. Any news?
Lies Like Glass?
Isn't that it?
Oh, no, but I have, I think one of my friends was in a band called Lies Like Glass, like straight up.
What the hell? Did I just make that up?
I don't know, did you?
Okay, I'm freaking out, dude. What was
Lies Like Glass. I am pretty sure his band was called, like...
Oh, wait, I'm confusing it with Logan's freaking band. Logan, yeah, I think he was the bass.
Are they still around then?
What? I don't know, but what was your band's name?
Facing Mirrors.
Facing Mirrors. See, the mirrors in the glass kind of like...
Yeah.
Keep them entertained for the next 5 seconds.
Hey, guys. So glad we're alone now. Oh, hey, Manny.
Hey,
all right.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you not wearing a shirt?
What up?
What's in that bottle?
What's in the box?
What's in the bottle? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen. The hell, man. So, one thing that... You know what really grinds my gears? Actually grinding my gears. Like when I'm driving and... So... We are going to jump to some very controversial topics right now. Should we jump into very controversial topics, or should we talk about, like, what's in the box? What's in the Xbox?
I think we should give them a taste of what is to come, and then...
That's what she said.
Hey! we need a button for That's What She Said also.
That's what she said.
If anyone wants to make and send one to us...
They literally send us a button, dude, with the freaking speak. Guys, we were.
It's like that was easy, but that's what she said.
There has to be like an
app,
the Office soundboard or something. I don't know. No, that would be Wow.
I wonder if we can get in trouble for that.
Maybe.
They're like, that's copyrighted.
Anyways, guys, speaking of The Office, here's some show recommendations for you guys. Something that you should really watch. I've been getting into a series of unfortunate events. Have you seen that?
Oh, dude. Okay, so
So good.
I am on the last 2 episodes of season 1.
Yeah.
And I have been on the last 2 episodes of season 1 for almost a year now. I am slacking, and I want to watch it. I just cannot find the time.
It's worth it.
Definitely, it's a really cool show.
Excuse me.
Anyway,
That is a great show. Stranger Things. I mean, that one's by now everybody and their puppies has seen it, but if you haven't, check it out. And anyways, yep, you're right. We should give these people a taste of what's to come. Dang it. I didn't have the freaking sound ready.
there's a lot of things coming tonight, and Santa ain't one of them. Okay.
That's what she said.
There we go. There it is.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
We have Steve Carell joining us today,
That's
but
what she said.
he's joining us in spirit and YouTube.
May he rest in peace.
That's what she said.
He's still alive, dude. Don't freak out.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Like, no.
Thank you very much for tuning in to our currently untitled, but when we do have a name, you get to say you were among the first to listen podcast.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Be with you. You're currently tuned into the Magnified Reality Podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe, brother.
Yeah!